everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Necee. Welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Support your girl, I would really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to hit that bell, that way you're notified every time I upload, which is every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In today's video, I am freaking excited because we're going to be doing full face of e.l.f. makeup. Yes, you heard it. We love e.l.f. They are cruelty-free, they are vegan, they are drugstore. I actually just got done filming this video, so let's just say that this was a long video for sure. And yeah, there's not really too much else to say, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, so first things first, brows. So I got this here. It actually says that it's new. It's just called brow pencil. No fancy name or anything. I like it. Keep it nice and simple. Cool. And I got mine in the shade Deep Brown. So it's like a matte white packaging. It has a spoolie on one end, which I love. Ooh, and then it has the product on the other end. Comes to a tip, which we love. Ooh, comes out pretty nicely. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows real quick, and I'll be right back. 12 years later, we have some brows. Honestly, I love the consistency and the color payoff that you get with this. It doesn't stay at a point. The best way I can describe it is kind of like a soft crayon. This would be a great like lip liner consistency for sure. Obviously I'm not going to use this for that, but as far as brows goes, it's too soft and it doesn't stay at a point. After you use it for a little bit, that point that it first came with kind of diminishes, and then you're just left with kind of a fat, round-ish pencil, which isn't that great when you're trying to get nice and precise with your brows. And it took me quite a minute to even do my brows because they're super hairy right now. I'm trying not to get them done until I go to LA, which I will be at BeautyCon. If you guys are going to be there as well, be sure to say hey. So for primer, I went ahead and bought the Poreless Putty Primer. A lot of people have raved about this primer, especially when it first came out, and many people were saying that it's very comparable to the Tatcha primer, which I love Tatcha's products. They're so great, especially for your skin. It says that this perfecting putty primer smooths the skin and preps it with squalane, I'm not sure if I even said that right, to help moisturize and grip makeup for all day wear. So this is what it looks like. Ooh, interesting. Huh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna use a brush to apply this. All right. We are locked and loaded. I'm actually gonna go over that with this sponge. I did go ahead and buy the Total Face Sponge from e.l.f. and I'm just gonna kind of pat that primer in just to make sure that it's evenly distributed and that, you know, it's nice and sunken into our skin. I love how big this sponge is too, and it's pretty light. It's not as dense. That's pretty much a big problem that I see with a lot of beauty blenders that companies come out with, especially drugstore companies, is 9 times out of 10 the sponge is really dense. For foundation, I picked up the Flawless Finish foundation. Again, a lot of people raved about this, and let's hope that, again, I got the right shade. The only tester that they had at Ulta for the e.l.f. products was actually for the concealer. Oh, yes, it's a pump. Okay, e.l.f., I see you. Oh, you know what? I think, yeah, that's a good shade. Oh, this is a thick concealer. I mean, foundation. It kind of smells like this perfume my mom used to wear. I don't know if she still wears it. It's looking a bit light for me, but we'll make it work. Now, I didn't pick up a eyeshadow base, or primer I should say, because I usually use my concealer as a base. So hopefully the concealer will work well on top of this foundation. I'm loving how big this sponge is because I feel like it's making it so much easier to just kind of blend. Concealer, I got the 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. I also used this concealer to clean up my brows. Oh no. This is like tan compared to my foundation. You know, that's the one thing about drugstore too. I mean, high-end brands, they're pretty similar as well. They don't always bring out a wide range of shades, but they don't really have a lot of testers for drugstore foundations, so it was really hard picking a shade. Like in this glass, it looks way darker than what it looks like right now on my face, but we are gonna make this work. Once we get powder and bronzer and all that good stuff, we'll make everything work out. I'm not gonna freak out just yet. Real quick, we're gonna go ahead and set the under eyes and the rest of the face using this HD powder. It just says high definition loose powder creates soft focus effect on the skin, helps mask fine lines and imperfections for a radiant looking complexion. Here, I'm gonna set half of my face and then we can kind of see and compare it to the other side. Definitely mattified my skin. Didn't really give me like a radiant complexion. Soft focus, yeah, I could see that actually. This powder is definitely super light compared to like what I use on an everyday basis, which I'm not complaining about. It's just I feel like I almost have to put more on, but I know I don't. Alright, so that's cool. Nothing that really like wowed me or anything like that. On top of that, I am going to also go in with the Sheer Tint Finishing Powder in Light Medium. It says that this creates a fresh and natural glow, and it will also help mattify skin and minimize the appearance of fine lines. I like to set my face with a translucent powder first, and then I kind of like to go in with some type of powdered foundation. It's actually a good shade that I got, I think. I think it really helped bring together all of the lightness for my foundation. Cool. No complaints so far, which is pretty good. But now we're going to go ahead and get into bronzer, blush, highlights, you know, all that fun stuff. So for bronzer, I didn't find any single bronzers by themselves, but I did find this contour palette, and I have mine in the shade Light Medium. They literally just had this one and then a cream one. I'm not really into cream like that. What I really love about these e.l.f. palettes the most is just that it comes with this freaking humongous mirror. I don't want to blind you guys, but it's so freaking big, which is great because then you can just kind of make sure to bring one of these and you can have a mirror for yourself once you go traveling. Great. The color selection in here isn't really that bomb, so we have just kind of like a light one. Yeah, I would say this is like translucent. This might be like a highlight. Yeah, maybe kind of like a brow bone highlight. Then we have kind of like this peach shade, a little bit of a caramel tone, and then I would say a more of like a warm brown. So I'm gonna kind of mix these two together and see where that leads, because this is all I got, so I gotta make it work. Okay, pigmented for sure. Alright, great. And these ducks, guys, I'm so sorry, but I mean, what can I do? Can't tell them to like kick rocks. Oh my gosh. Okay, not gonna lie. Okay, yes, it's pigmented, like literally, like you just have to go bing, bing, tap off. But, oh my gosh, it's kind of hard to blend. Like, it's just kind of getting stuck in one area, and then I'm kind of having to go over it with more. Which is why I'm kind of just pressing it into the skin to place it, and then trying to blend it out later. Because if I try to blend it out while placing, it doesn't really go too well. Yeah, I'm not really impressed, but it's cool. I mean, how much is this one? Let me see. For $6, it's not too bad. You do have to kind of play around with the powder a little bit. It comes on a little bit patchy, I would say, but you know, it's not too bad. I think once I clean it up and I really blend it out a little bit more, it'll look way better. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna go right back in with this HD powder, which by the way, guys, 9 times out of 10, HD powder will give you flashbacks. While that's sitting there, we can go ahead and work on our eyes. So for eyes, they only had like 3 palettes there, which I was kind of disappointed about because I wanted to get something kind of fun. I didn't really want to get something like this. This is just kind of like nothing that excites me. It's like nothing out of the normal or anything like that. It's just a regular palette, which kind of sucks. but you know, whatever, you can't have everything in life, right? Alright, so this is the Rose Gold eyeshadow palette. So let's just kind of do something real quick. I'm not going to go too in depth into this eyeshadow look just because I'm really just kind of testing it out, seeing how it goes, yada yada bing. Wow, okay. Definitely lots of kickback. For sure. And when you tap it off of your brush, it just kind of all comes off, it looks like. Ooh, this is a really pretty color. They also didn't have any lashes, so I'm just going to be doing regular mascara on my real lashes. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish off my eye makeup real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, things got kind of deep, kind of quick, and I guess we went for like kind of smoky, purpley, kinky. I will say, I probably won't reach for this palette that much. The colors are whatever, they don't really excite me, but there's literally like 2 matte shades. 3 matte shades in here, but one of them is this like real light shade, and that's not that useful, at least for me. The other 2 shades I can use as transition shades, but they get a little bit patchy. I mean, it could be because I didn't really use a eyeshadow primer, but I usually use a concealer to begin with. So, I will say though that the shimmers in this aren't too bad. The one that I used, I didn't wet it or anything, and it went on pretty well. Gives me a pretty good shine, I would say. I mean, it's not like super bam pop or anything like that, but it's cool. It's good. We can work with it. Another thing too that I don't really like about this palette is like there's not a light glitter shade. Like it's just purple, brown, copper, I guess. I mean, I could try this one. Let me see. So I can kind of highlight. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really even tell the difference from the first shade that I used. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to go in with this Length and Volume mascara in the shade Black. Oh, interesting. Do you guys see that wand? Huh. Okay. Let's see how this goes. What the heck? I don't really like this. I don't like the brush really at all. It's not really doing the best at giving me length and volume like it claims. And it's not really doing the best at like separating my lashes either. Wow, I'm really hating this mascara. I mean, it's not too bad for the bottom lashes, I guess, but oh my gosh, I do not like this mascara. Length and volume where? Maybe I have to do like a bajillion layers, but I don't really want to do that. Alright, well, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, that's as good as that's gonna get. Definitely not gonna be reaching for this too often. Let me set my brows. So I got this here, it's called the Wow Brow, and I have my neutral brown. It's a volumizing fiber gel. Oh my god, look how cute it is! And it's like a matte black packaging. Super cute. Oh, I like how mini it is. Okay. Honestly, so far the products have been okay. Nothing that I love. So let's just move on to blush. For blush, I got this, primer infused blush. Okay. And this is in the shade Always Rosy. It says that it's also long wearing as well. I really do like the shade. It's like a mauve-y shade. It's kind of in the family with this Beauty Blender. So let me grab my favorite blush brush, which is actually from e.l.f. And this is actually just their blush brush. Oh gosh, you guys ever get a mini heart attack when you like kind of go a little bit too heavy-handed, or you just didn't realize, like if you're trying out a new product and you didn't know how much color payoff there was, and all of a sudden you're like, great, now I look like I'm crazy. Just take like a fluffy brush. You can put some powder on it, or like this is my powder brush, so I'm just using whatever leftover powder is there and just kind of blending it away. You can also use your Beauty Blender and just kind of press it. There, alright, that looks good. You know, these powders just aren't really the greatest. I don't know. Ugh. I'm hoping that I love, okay, I only have a few products left, so I'm hoping that I either love this highlight, lip, the last thing besides that is going to be setting spray, but I mean, there's only so much you can love about that. This video is just not thrilling me as much as I thought it would. So, oh, I didn't even tell you guys what I got. So for highlight, I got this here. It is the Metallic Flare Highlighter in white gold. I mean, it looks pretty good. It's like not. Okay. It's on my finger, so it must be on this brush. So. Do you guys see anything there? No, I don't see it either. Got my brush, I got the highlight. I'm gonna go over this like multiple times. There's nothing on my brush. What the heck? What the frick kind of highlight is this? There's like barely anything. Hello, wake up. I mean, we're getting something now. So I got none here, and then we got some there. I'm not really, this sucks. Okay, you know what? Alright, let's just move on. Alright, so now we're on to lips. So I got this here, and this is the Day to Night Lipstick Duo, and it says the best berries. Okay, it has like the day side and the night side. Night side is this really cute like maroon shade. I'll give you guys a swatch. Ooh, that's so buttery too. Whoa. Okay, hopefully. Well, I'm excited for this. Okay, this might be the thing that I love. Ooh, okay, and then this side here is kind of like a peachy berry-ish shade, I guess. And that is what I'm going to go with. Wow, this is like butter. Holy smokes, guys. If you guys haven't got this, get it. I wonder if like all their lip products are this creamy. Oh my gosh, and it's just gliding right on, and it's giving me such good color payoff. Wow, really enjoyed this. That has to be probably my favorite thing so far. I guess save the best for last. So I've really also been into gloss lips, so I just bought this clear lip gloss. Alright, so last thing is this setting spray. This is just the Makeup Mist and Set. Oh, cute little. I love how e.l.f. has just kind of upgraded their packaging over the years. Okay, that looks like a good mist. So we are finally done, and I am glad we are done. I was really looking forward to this. I was hoping that e.l.f. was just gonna blow me away, and I was gonna be so surprised by these products, and honestly, I'm just kind of like, The only product I will say that I was pretty wowed by was this lip duo. Both of the colors I really enjoyed. I actually didn't think that the lighter color, which is the color that I'm wearing right now, was the color that it was, because I could only go off the colors that are on the box since I couldn't test anything and swatch and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a thumbs up so that I know. Also comment down below what makeup brand you guys want me to do a full face of next. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!